What's good, neighborhood? I hope y'all had yourselves a great weekend. Now, look, yesterday, I'm not gonna lie, yesterday was one of those days where I didn't want to play more Expedition 33 because I didn't want to burn myself out on it. But I was so busy trying to think of what else to play that I actually went back and checked out a couple of PS4, a couple of, I guess, indie PS4 titles that I might wind up picking up at some point. But anyways, let's not waste any time. We're already a little bit late as is. But if you're here to check out some more Expedition 33 and maybe even see the end of the game, if we actually make it to that point within the next 3 hours, then y'all know what to do. Pull up a chair, kick up your feet, make yourselves comfy. Just remember to leave your shoes at the front door so we don't get any footprints on the tile, the carpet, or the furniture. With all that out of the way, let's get in there and finish the fight. So in the off-stream time that I spent playing up to this point, I had been, putting in a lot of, build crafting, as it were. Now, I think I want to go ahead and try to put this story to bed. There. That's where
through the sky. Flashing through the sky!
Let's double check to see if there's actually anything on the island itself I might need to.
Here we go!
Take a look into before we just... Ah, doesn't look like it.
Woohoo!
Let's do this.
Wait for us here. It's dangerous for you near Papa. We'll have to move fast. I can't maintain them for very long. tomorrow comes.
Man. That was kind of hype. Let's go. Oh, thanks, guys. Oh, and they planted a flag right there for us. That's tight.
These expeditioners are glorious wreakers of havoc.
Aren't we, though?
The sword of Lumiere.
And for the ones they don't take out, we'll do the job.
A storm is coming. Elements converge.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Great. Let us slay you. Careful, my elf.
No, you don't.
Nice.
Yeah. Nice.
Let's just clean this place out. We can explore. Stay hydrated. business being?
Great. I'm ready.
Ready to strike. Really need it.
Danger.
Careful with my out.
Oh, we still landed it! Why did I boned after that jump? Is that not gone? Damn! Talk about watching the sparks fly. Tracing Gustav's steps. That's. I don't know how to feel about that. French rock opera.
The 32s.
Wait, the 32s? Are we actually fighting?
Yeah. That is so fucked up. Base attack consumes all shields and double damage. Sorry, increased 100% damage per shield. Gain shields on counterattack. Base attack reduces reduction. That's.
advantage.
Yeah, no, I did not like that. She straight said, oh no, fucking don't.
Useful.
Well, I mean, Lumiere said it best. TP the only way to practice fighting ourselves. Yeah, no, it's just a straight up,
Can't spill something.
just a hammer.
Let us stain them.
I will die with next turn, so. Why? Why, France? That's a damn good question. Why you gotta do us like this, France? Mark death.
Great.
Sucks. I mean, it's an awesome set piece for like, end of the game, end of the story, but still, this sucks. I don't want to fight my homies.
The storm is coming. Well, that will help.
Father. He's at the tower.
Yes. I am.
I know this is supposed to be like the end of the story, but still, they didn't have to go this hard to use it. Oh, the flowers too. Oh, that one's toast. Oh, 13,000. Oh, damn! Well, good job, y'all. The music just stopped. Ugh, that horror music just straight up fucking stopped.
A storm is coming. Elements, converge!
Good stuff.
Alright, here we go. Check over here, see if there's anything I can snatch up before this fight.
Nice.
Let's party! It's chromatic. Of course it is.
Watch out.
storm is coming. Elements, converge.
Let's cover path.
Chromatics are basically elite versions of enemies.
Yeah.
Ow! Dickhead.
Let's carve a path.
Oh, I already... Thanks to Burning Hail, I have already recovered the entirety of the damage that thing did to me in that one combo. And are there chromatic mimes? God, I hope not.
Yeah.
That is just a frightening prospect. Oh, it's marked. Not a virtuous stance. Stab!
Watch out.
Let the ink flow.
Oh, look. 4 different element stains. And I have 4 points here, so here's what we're gonna do. Shoot it 3 times. Oh, damn! It's stunned! It's stunned. It's marked. It's new.
Good stuff. The Opera House.
Ow, wow. Ye old opera house. Lumiere has suffered much damage. There's something in the water. SKA, could you get that for me, please? The Journal of Expedition 60. A legendary expedition known for its unorthodox tactics.
William, Expedition 60. They mocked us when we said the human body is the strongest of them all. We trained relentlessly, and now our bodies have achieved the pinnacle of human performance, with which we are able to crush our enemies. We are so much more agile and aerodynamic without the heavy uniforms constraining our glorious muscles. With Leslie's unstoppable training regime, we are impervious.
I wouldn't be too sure.
That's how we were able to charge through that ghostly Gamage barrier and reach the Paintress. But it seems we've been wrong about what she is. The Paintress is just as trapped as we. The real terror lies beneath the monolith. The rest of Expedition 60 marched on to confront him, while I was tasked to warn Lumiere. But it seems I might have run out of time. One last swim separates me from Lumiere. But even with my mighty muscles, I don't know if I can outswim the Gamache. So here I write my final message. Bare naked muscles will save the world. And don't waste time on the paintress. Aim for the bottom of the monolith.
That was a little something that our crew kind of found out the hard way.
Lovely.
Is this a door we can open? Nope. So let's go back downstairs. Let's see. This is kinda insane. Okay, more kinda. This is absolutely fucking insane. Those things are still flying around.
Nevrons from the Axon Islands. What are they doing here?
Axon's their papa's creations, not Claire's.
Because while Expedition Zero was the first, after the certain point, the expedition started basically counting down, because that basically marks, what age, people had, effectively died at or gomaged at. So next, the Expedition 84. So let's say if you were on Expedition 44, then you would be the expedition that would basically fight after the Gomage took everyone who was 45 years of age and older. Let's rock and roll. That's a stun. That's a stun, stun, stun. Ha! Obliterate.
Nice.
Okay, I can't head up there. What happens if we head down this way? Oh, more fights to be had. You know what? Bear went over the mountain to see what he could see. Got a flyer. Airborne.
Romance flowing. Elements converge.
Would have lived. Let's get rid of that bot. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, like seriously, as soon as I got the Pictos that basically removed the damage cap for my characters, well, it was a no-brainer. I had to learn that. I had to learn that. Put that on everybody.
Elements converge.
I'm not even gonna bother wasting shots. Man, that's a done deal. Exactly, like an old school ultimate weapon for everybody. And now we know. If you pick up a repeat of a Picto,
Nice.
then it converts it into chroma. It converts it into money.
Almost there.
Mayo,
Let's go.
So what's waiting for us over here?
what have we here?
Okay. Path down here. Across here.
Oh, wow.
Get that chroma catalyst there.
Perfect.
Get that chroma there. And we got a merchant.
No need to manoro kape.
I was the only one curious enough to make a journey here.
Monoseko.
But this place is sad. Serum. Portier rim. Pull that up. Take that recoat. Take those Lumina bits. We'll take those chroma catalysts. And let's fight the merchant and see what we get. Gimme!
Gaobaka kiko mao.
Thanks for the distraction. Now let me sell you the real goods. Full strength. 25% increased damage on full health. Hello. Okay, base shield. Ooh, base shield is a 20-pointer. And I kind of like having that on her. So might keep that. Yeah. I like Healing Mark because Healing Mark is awesome. I like Draining Cleanse. But at the same time, I don't like losing AP on stuff that... Okay, so we got Healing Stun, Full Strength, and Augmented Counter 3. So let's do Full Strength.
Papa is somewhere past the gardens.
Well, that will help.
It's just a structure. It's just a statue.
I can't sustain the expeditioners much longer.
Ned, we need to defeat them fast.
We need to do our thing quick.
Good stuff.
Damn it, wasn't fast enough.
A storm is coming.
Finesse and grace.
Guess we're still able to take one down.
A storm is coming.
Oh, damn. Okay, so we are all kinds of hurt. Fine. Move, heathens.
Perfect.
Okay, increase damage with radiant attacks. You wanna know what I feel like doing? I'll pop back here to the flag. And I'm a heal. It's not like you've got any enemies that'll be respawned that are between us and the objective.
Well, that will help.
Okay.
Your father's been extra inspired.
Oh, shit!
The most enticing challenge.
Alright, big boy. One of y'all is gonna make the run for first. Damn it. It's just creation.
Ready to carry.
Let the ink flow.
also caught a hoof straight to the face. That's kind of messed up. Oh yeah, 22K each shot. Yo, that went 35. Doors are about to explode. Okay, this could suck. What is going on?
On me.
Shit, shit, shit! Oh! Okay, that's done. Faster than strong. Always attack twice in a row, but deal 50% less damage. Is that a flag up ahead? Please tell me that's a flag up ahead. Yes, that's a flag.
Papa's over there. And the chroma we need to bring back Lumiere.
Even I can sense him.
We'd better make sure we're ready.
Let's rest our team. That's a 33 flag right there. Alright, I think we're about to hit some serious shit. Hey, what's good, Chop? You got here just in time. then you're going to want to turn away, because this is pretty much the end.
Alicia.
Please. I just want you to understand what this canvas means to me.
I do understand. I know how powerful and intoxicating it is. How deeply attached we can become to the worlds we pour our hearts and souls into. I was enthralled, and it nearly killed me.
It doesn't mean you have to erase Verso's canvas.
Child, do you think I want to? After all the sorrows we've endured, do you really think that I want to destroy this last piece of his soul?
Don't.
Life keeps forcing cruel choices. We do what we must.
Grief often blinds us, and we make choices we can never take back.
You grieve for two.
I grieve for many.
The choices of parents leave indelible marks upon their children. But ultimately, the voices in their head have to be their own. You cannot set the boundaries of their life for them.
After the fire, you wanted me to find new joy in life. And I tried. But I couldn't. Verso died because of me. How do I get from that to joy?
Child, it will get better, I promise you. But this is not the way. Your friends speak truth. And it changes nothing. You can hate me. But that's a choice I must make. As your father, I must look out for you. Especially when you can't look out for yourself.
You treat me as if I'm still 5!
I treat you as if the shadow from the worst day of our lives is going to suffocate you and take you from us too! Enough. I said enough.
How the hell did I time that? Holy shit! Let's go!
Must accept things as they are, not how we want them to be.
Danger!
What would Verso have wanted? Truly. When did you become so stubborn? Stop this insanity. It's time to go home.
I do love a challenge, but this is beginning to irk me.
Fuck. He keeps regenerating.
Maybe we focus on the accents first.
She can't.
You're going to kill yourself. It's too soon for you to return to any canvas.
Going at it again?
This selfish Aline!
flowing.
Oh, that's beautiful. That was a beautiful finish.
Was the one who saved me when I lost myself in a canvas. She taught me how to safely use our gift. How to soar without flying too close to the sun. We painted hundreds of canvas worlds, pushing the very boundaries of creation. And she never let me forget that every day we spent here has a price. Yet, here we are now.
So trust her. If she's doing this, then...
I trust what she taught me. This is not a game. You think you know what's at stake, but you don't.
I know precisely what's at stake. You want control. You want to feel like you're doing something. You couldn't save Verso, so you want to save us. Except you're not. Destroying the canvas won't help us move on. It'll just deny us the one place that helped us feel again.
67 years. 67 years I spent trapped within the monolith. But I persisted. I persisted. Do you know why? Do you know why I cannot leave her or you behind? This is what I see every day. I cannot spend another day with living corpses. Since the fire, our family has crumbled. Aline in the canvas. Clair fighting a solitary war. You, a living ghost. Verso's death broke us. Wanted to be fixed. I need it to be fixed. I cannot lose you too.
Don't you see? That's how I feel about them. I can't lose them either. I've lost too much. Papa, see? I've lost so much.
We both lost so much.
Papa, I don't want to lose you either. I'm not leaving you forever. Just a little longer.
I want to trust you, but
You can.
keep the light on for you. I hope you find peace. Hold on to each other.
I'm sorry.
bruh, I'm like, I'll even I'm trying to get dinner sorted. I'm trying to order dinner, but I'm still just kind of like, bag, like, the fuck is happening here? This is absolutely nuts, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of here for it. All right, let me finish trying to put this order together real quick, and then I will. Actually, yeah, just one thing I need right there. That's the side. Let's make it a large, and there we go. Ugh. Yeah. Okay. So really quickly, let's discuss Virtua Fighter 6. That new design for Wolf, I like the way they're going with him. Like, he looks absolutely awesome. Got everyone calling him Ganondorf now. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna call it how it is. The less said about Tekken 8, the better. I don't want to talk about it anymore. Okay, so what is going on with this? Where are we? Where in my fuck? It's time to stop painting. Where did we end up? What is going on here, and what is... I can't go anywhere else. I can't do anything else. I just have to tell myself, tell little Verso, it's time to stop painting.
You're tired of painting, aren't you? I'm tired too.
That's... You shouldn't be able to be here.
Mamon's gift.
Why did you run in? It's dangerous for you here.
See things as they are. Not how you want them to be.
What?
to your father?
No.
You saw it too. But he wanted to believe. You're going to die here. Why don't you just leave? You can always come back.
The moment I leave, Papa will erase this canvas.
This is not worth your life.
What life? My life of loneliness in a shell of a body, with no voice and no future.
You're my El. No matter where you are, you don't need this canvas.
But everything I want is here. Here I have a chance to live, Verso to live. Up there I merely exist.
Life keeps forcing cruel choices.
Stop quoting Papa!
Man, we got the window open and I'm smelling the neighbors cooking.
It's time to stop painting.
Papa also said, hold on to each other.
Old friend, you've traveled miles, spinning in circles. Your blind eyes on the dial, stripping
I'm sorry.
out colors. But it's time to say goodbye until
Oh nah.
next life.
Decide the fate of the canvas. And I gotta fight. Oh man, why are y'all doing this to me? Why are y'all doing this to me? Going with my L. Sorry, pal.
From fire. Verso, stop! You can't just decide this for everyone!
We're all hypocrites, doing the same thing to each other. Please. Thank you. Stop him from painting.
Don't say that. Please, don't say that.
Please, listen to me. Only you can do this. You can do this, please. Unpaint me. Unpaint me.
Verso.
Please. I don't want this life.
Stop saying
I
that.
don't want this life. I don't want this life.
I just wanted to live this lifetime together. This lifetime that was stolen from us. Please. Bro. Please.
I don't want this life.
grow old, would you find a reason to smile?
Gustav!
Clair, obscur, guardé aux peintures. Clair, obscur, guardé aux peintures, trouvera sans elle.
Wait, did she bring... She brought back Verso? that... That's gotta be all kinds of fucked up right now, y'all. Well, y'all know what time it is. Somehow, I gotta do what I came here to do. So let's go ahead and make this an official backlog review for Expedition 33. Holy hell, where do I begin? Like this game has been one hell of a ride. Let's go ahead and try to start us off like usual. So, let's review and critique this from the audiovisual standpoint. Alright? I tell people, like I've always said, I've always told people, especially recently, that people eat with their eyes. It's not only true for food, it's also true for games. And if there is one way I could possibly describe this, game, one word. Sorry, 2 words. Objectively beautiful. This game is interactive art. And art the purpose of art is for the viewer, for the audience, to be moved, to feel something. I can honestly say that right now I'm sitting through just a straight up maelstrom of thoughts and emotions. The story that this game tells. No, Andre, you fucking called it. This is... Yeah, Expedition 33 invokes that same feeling that I got from when I first played through and first beat Final Fantasy X. It's a wild ride, man. It is a wild fucking ride. But it is a beautiful, and I mean this, objectively beautiful ride. Think about it like this. Imagine, let me give you a personal anecdote, alright? Imagine spending the first 23 years of your life. I'm talking your childhood, your formative years, even the early part of your adult years. In a place that's mostly urban, mostly in the middle of a valley, you know, mostly in a dry, humid climate, right? And then you set foot from that dry valley. Like, you get on the highway and you drive, and as you keep driving up that highway, it goes from yellows and browns to all of a sudden you are just in the midst of eternal green. That is the kind of beauty that you get from... That's the kind of beauty that you get from this game. Quite literally a visual tour de force. And then we go into the art direction and the character design. Like, let's go from the broad scope and let's dig a little bit deeper. Let's get a little bit more pinpoint in our analysis here. The art direction and the character design in this game, it is so unique, but it doesn't settle for trying to attempt, you know, hyper photorealism, right? You know, the characters are still, although, you know, quite analogous to reality, they are still very much stylized, right? And that stylization shines through in the character designs. It shines through in the non-human character designs, the monster designs. It shines through in the setting. It shines through in the color choice. And accompanying every single second of this visually inspired piece of software, the sound design. And how even in the midst of every single battle, it doesn't matter if you're facing off against a boss, it doesn't matter if you're grinding on a map, every single fight, none of the visuals in this game have hurt my eyes. In fact, everything that has been done in this game has just drawn my gaze. It very much does feel like a 360 era game, like Lost Odyssey or Tales of Vesperia or Magna Carta 2, right? But with each and every single second of what I could only describe as magnetizing visuals, the sound in this game, much like the visuals draw my eyes, the sound captivates my hearing, it captivates my ears. I'm listening for songs, I'm listening for sound cues, I'm listening for callouts from characters, roars from monsters, the sound of steel cutting the air, the sound of blasts being fired off. Everything that greeted my ears in this game It was choice. It was deliberate. And it delivered. The voice acting in this game, the performances that everyone gave. Much like with Final Fantasy X, I feel like this game has redefined not just voice acting, but redefined what it means to pull from your talent, to really foster what everybody brings to the table, from Hollywood heavy hitters like Charlie Cox and Andy Serkis to to some of our favorite folks in games like Ben Starr and Jennifer English, especially those two. Oh my god. Ben and Jennifer, I want to shake their hands and I want to hug them both, because their turns as Verso and Mael just fucking moved me so much. Those last few lines from Verso, help me, help me. That shit hurt. Now let's move on to the mechanics of the game. You know, the hand feel, how intuitive the controls are, how snappy and responsive the gameplay is, and honestly, I've said this before and I will say it again. The last time I legitimately enjoyed grinding in a game as much as I do with Expedition 33 was Rogue Galaxy. Tail end of the PS2. Some games got close, won't deny that. Atelier Yumiya, Star Ocean, The Divine Force. Hell, for a while, Final Fantasy 16. But even in those games that I mentioned, you know, in the in-between between Rogue Galaxy and this, there are points where I just kind of tune it out and go on autopilot. But every second of gameplay, from exploration to combat, especially combat, Expedition 33 kept me engaged. It kept me engaged, and the way the system was built, it really helped continue to foster that self-responsibility. Alright? When I mistime a parry or an evade, hell, when I mistime my command prompts for my offense, I never felt like it was something where I was cheated out of it. You know, it was always that feeling of, damn, I missed that. Damn, I could have done better. I could have gotten all of those. The onus was on me to continue honing my skill and my timing at the combat in this game. It was on me to learn the audio-visual cues. It was on me to take a look at the pictos, to take a look at the weapons, to take a look at the character skills, and experiment with builds. And just the simple fact that they made the timing and they made the QTEs work. And how they made it work is just truly impressive. But even with the strong mechanics, even with the strong gameplay, even with the strong art direction and sound design, the narrative of Expedition 33 the twists and turns in the narrative and the focus of the narrative. How it goes from simply facing off against an ever-encroaching force of nature, you know, that kind of save the world vibe. How it ups the stakes to beyond that world. But even with such massive stakes, it kind of... Okay, you know how there are certain scenes in the game where it does that sideways letterbox with the black bars along the side? Where it, like, it arrests you visually. It holds you in place. It funnels your focus. That's what the story does. You've got this ever-expanding world. You've got these ever-increasing stakes. And then, when everything is stripped away and it gets to the core of the issue that drives the adventure, it funnels your focus and says, at the heart of it all, it is a deeply personal tale about handling grief, about processing those negative emotions that come from, you know, such traumatic events that people may wind up facing in their lives. Start to realize that as each character over the course of their journey has to, while dealing with their own issues, grapple with, again, processing their grief. So we've covered the audio visual, we've covered the mechanics, we've covered the story. Let's get down to brass tacks. This game released at under $50. This game this AA middle market title came out at $50 and stole AAA's lunch money so hard that it fucking stole their shoes too, and those shoes fit better on Expedition 33, then hell, for damn sure they fit better than they do on something like Borderlands. In an era where the economy is constricting and prices and the cost of development are ballooning, and players risk getting stuck in the squeeze, the 33 artists at Sandfall Interactive and their collaborators across the industry came together to shatter the barrier of entry. And deliver an experience that is not only relatable on a human level, relatable on a technical level, relatable on a financial level. Exactly. Whether you are a hobbyist, a casual player, or hardcore, you don't want a game that wastes or disrespects your time. Look, up to this point, I have spent 70 hours on Expedition 33. And this carries us right into the value proposition. 70 hours. Oh, I don't have Ultra Age yet. We'll get to that. 70 hours on this game. $50 spent to purchase this game. I despise the fact that the prices for games are likely to be climbing ever closer to the triple digits. But I'd willingly spend $80. This game will offer one-to-one value proposition, dollars to hours spent and dollars to hours enjoyed at $80. So you pick this up for the MSRP at $50. You get this for free on Game Pass. Then you are in for a hell of a time. I don't even need to go through the 4 B's as far as my final verdict. Buy this game. For a first voyage, for a maiden voyage, Sandfall Interactive has done something absolutely fucking astounding with this game. If you are a fan of RPGs, and if you have been wanting something turn-based that respects your time and your skill, then, good lord, you would be doing yourself a disservice to pass this game up. Even if you're borrowing it, even if you're just checking it out. please do so. If you have to save your spare change to get this game, do it. Because no lie, top to bottom, I could find zero fault with this game. This game is even optimized beautifully. I have experienced zero crashes, zero stuttering, zero slowdown. There's not much else I can really say. Like, even with all of the games that I have purchased and played this year, and the ones that I really do want to include as part of my top shelf listing, there's not going to be anything this year. I am confident in saying this right now. There is not going to be anything this year that has captured my attention or captured my heart like Expedition 33. This game is... it's evidence that, yeah, a lot of the clutter, a lot of the bloat, not just in the industry from a financial standpoint, but from a roster standpoint. If you do away with that, and you have a crack team that is laser focused, you can make quality games. Exactly, GQ. This threat is this game is an existential threat to the AAA game industry. No need for layoffs, no need for crunch. Focus, commitment, and sheer fucking will. Expedition 33 and Sandfall Interactive are the John Wick of video games. 2K stock dipping 10 plus points after an announcement is the pure reason why the AAA industry fucking sucks. Yes, indeed. Like when 2K announced that they had to delay Grand Theft Auto 6 and the investors started pulling their money and that stock dropped, yeah, that's a symptom of one of the major diseases that has been infesting gaming. And again, the way Sandfall was so... the way they were so focused with how they spent their money. Consider this. All the money that goes into advertising. All the money that goes into just marketing in general. All the money that goes to the pencil pushers and the bean counters with a lot of these investors. a lot of the money that goes to larger publishers that are focused solely on investment, as opposed to a publishing house like Kepler Interactive that's staffed largely by developers themselves who are in the trenches. A lot of the money that went into all that goes into all that bloat, they wouldn't have been able to get Charlie Cox or Andy Serkis. They designed judiciously. They hired, as far as recruiting for vocal talent, judiciously. The team itself, you've got 3 people from Ubisoft. One of them who basically decided to develop Expedition 33 because he was bored at Ubisoft. The rest of the core team at Sandfall, rookies. Dare I say it? Your favorite rookies' favorite rookies. Start to finish, Expedition 33 was an adventure, and it's the kind of adventure that we need to see more of. That being said, that right there is going to bring an end, not just to our stream. Yes, I'm calling it early because I still need to decompress from this shit. But that's our review for Expedition 33. Again, please, if you haven't done so already, pick this game up. Pick this game up and take your time. Cannot go wrong. It's a foregone conclusion that this is the top shelf contender. The bar has been set high, and as far as this year goes, maybe the next couple of years, it's going to be tough to match. Beat, damn near impossible, but tough to match. But with that being said, to counter the theme of, processing grief, let me go ahead and hit y'all with the daily reminder, and hopefully send you off into the evening with, something a little bit more positive than that bittersweet storm at the end of the game. This right here counts as your reminder that small kindnesses can add up. A smile, a compliment, a simple hello. Do yourself and do those around you a favor. Spread a little light today. Things can only get better from here, no matter how well your day's going. To all y'all watching, thank you so much for joining me on this adventure. To everybody at Sandfall, and all your collaborators that came together to make this game. Thank you for reminding us what this shit's really all about. And remember the 4 big rules of hanging out with your favorite rookie. Stay happy, stay hydrated, stay gaming, if for no other reason than you will have the opportunity to find games like this, or find games that enrich you, like Expedition 33 has enriched me. And above all, stay good, man. I'll catch you back here tomorrow evening at 8 p.m. Pacific for the next session at the Gaming Academy. You don't want to miss the party. Until then, have a killer evening, get some rest, get some food. I'm gonna finish up dinner. Make it a damn good one, y'all. I'll see you later.